Hello houseplant friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we are going to be doing online houseplant shopping for rare plants, plus orchids at the end. So if you like orchids, hang out because these are not normal orchids. These are not grocery store orchids, these are fun orchids that foliage lovers will like. But it's mostly about the philodendron, the Hoya, the anthurium. Before we get into today's video, please make sure to subscribe. Maybe you've been binge watching my videos and you just forgot to hit that button. Welcome to the community, and also hit like. It helps me out a lot. Helps promote this video to other plant people. Or you can hit dislike. It does the same thing. But yeah, that being said, let's just jump into the video. If I'm looking here, I'm looking at the feedback. Into the video. We are gonna search for Hadaba. If you know what video I'm talking about, you're cool. Rare philodendron. This, by the way, this is in my cart when I'm logged in, and this is a orchid that I really want. None of these are like what I would consider rare. This is a really good price for this hybrid. Yeah, Billy Ty out of a Poense. I'm glad that they got this hybrid right. So many people buy this as just out of a Poense, and it's not. I think we might have to get specific. Okay, let's get more specific here. Let's do Philodendron Florida Beauty. Jack's Plant Heaven. Dan is Fine Art Plants. Let's see, these are, I mean, it's an expensive plant unless you want the Croton version. This one is beautiful. Obviously is not from America. Okay, I want plants that I don't need to wait a month for. Let's go back up to the top because the cheapest ones were up here. Here we have, so it's a cutting. You can select an option. A sold, so that's that one. B and C. C is dangerous and B is not quite enough. See what B would be. Yeah, $3.75. I guess, I mean, that's still a good price. Like, period, you know what I mean? Well, he's already growing in a new bud, so you can see right there. There's a new bud happening. But I don't know. This is probably your best option. Like, you're not buying it for this leaf. Remember, you'd be buying it for the future promise of a nice, beautiful plant. Knowing that, I'd say that that's a pretty good investment, especially because this plant is just so darn expensive. But I just can't believe I had an opportunity to buy one of these a year ago at Peace, Love, and Happiness Club for $125, and I didn't do it. I'm the dumbest one. I am the dumbest. Philodendron. Let's do Pink Princess. Ooh. Ooh. I'm in love. Okay, so our only options are this one or this one, which is the prettiest one. IMO. Wow. I mean, that's a really good price, to be honest. Most Pink Princesses lately have been like 300 plus. So to find one that is under 300 is pretty darn good. It's still expensive though. Like, I'm not saying it's cheap. I'm just saying it's better than your other options. Here's one for $220. $160. There was one on Etsy the other day. It was a Pink Princess and it was listed for $60. And I posted it to my Patreon and it was bought instantly. Yeah, sometimes you just get lucky with those finds. This one is gorgeous. Oh my god. So one is available, which is this one, which is $165. And then 4 is available, which is $140. 6 is available. Oh, that one is nice. For $120. Wow, this is a brand new shop. I would buy this right now if I had just gotten paid, you guys. I'm not even kidding you. If one of you doesn't go online and buy this exact Pink Princess right now, number 6 from this shop. Let's see what they got going on here. Oh, this is adorable. They're brand new. Oh, you guys, come show them some love. Come buy these. These are the cheapest Pink Princesses I've seen in a year. That one is so nice. Look at that. It's putting out a baby. I'm so jealous. Let me just check my bank account. Okay. I could do it if I wanted to. Oh, but it's winter and it's a new person. And there's no shop reviews yet. Oh my god, okay. I'm not gonna do it. I'm probably gonna buy an orchid. I'm gonna buy the other orchid that I really want instead. I already have 2 Pink Princesses. Well, Yeah, I have two. So one of you guys needs to come buy this right now and then message me on Instagram that you bought it, because this is an amazing price. Like, holy moly. Okay, this shop right here, Leifstead Foliage, is officially the first shop I'm going to be linking down below, so go check that out. I guess I should probably write it down, huh? Here's a Pink Princess for $290. This is the type that they're kind of calling like cherry right now. I cannot wait for the prices to come back down. This one is really beautiful. Wow. Aroid Love, another new shop. One photo. I mean, it's a good photo. It's dark, but $400. So you could go get that other one, which is just as nice as this one. That other one was just like a seedling. It's little, but they grow easy, hard to kill. This is like a good plant, but you could buy that other one and it's like, look at that. They're like the same. This one's just got more pink on it, but this one will put that out once it gets bigger. And that price difference is just absolutely outrageous. It's like almost $300. All right, let's keep picking away here. I don't really see any other Pink Princesses we need to look at. So let's do Monstera Albo. Okay, this guy is crazy. This guy is Variegata 777 and he's like the biggest seller of the Albos on Etsy. A lot of the Albos he sells are like not, I mean like in the best shape. Like this kind of looks like that is fine. Like this is what you want to look for. See that aerial root right there? And then the stem, that's what you want before you buy one. Like leaves can always regrow in later, you know what I mean? But this guy is wilding because he sells just Albos basically. And he popped up halfway through last year and he's just been going ham. This guy makes probably so much money. Some of them that he does sell, I will say, are nice. He also sells on eBay as well. Oh, his name is Bo. Nice to meet you, Bo. Some of them are nice and some of them are pretty good prices. Like I would say 180 is probably one of the lowest prices you'll get. This one is actually working on putting out a new leaf right now. See that right there? That's the bud you want to look for. That one looks nice. Ooh. This one looks really good. He used to sell these without any water roots, but he probably realized that when you do that, the leaves will die in shipping. That is a gorgeous leaf right there. But yeah, so he used to just like kind of chop and sell, but now he at least roots them a little bit. But he does sell some good ones. This one is gorgeous. I would say that's well worth that price, just because that is what the market price is right now. There's our axial bud, and these little white fuzzy things right here mean that it's actually gonna start putting out real roots soon, instead of just a water root. So this is one that I would buy. And that is gorgeous, actually. I mean, look at the, it's so funky. I love it. I would also buy this if I had the money to buy it. Yeah, that's nice. And this one's pregnant. You can see that this sheath right here is actually about to put out a new leaf. It's gonna take a bit longer because it's cut, so the plant has to root first, but that is very, very pregnant right there. So, yeah, this one right here. Here, I'll link these specific ones that I think are worth buying is what I'll start doing. So I'll link these two and then we'll keep going. See if there's another good one that I like that. This one looks good too. That looks great, actually. This is another good one that I would say is worth buying. Yeah, there's the axial bud. That's what you want right there. It's kind of hiding, but it's right in the middle of the circle I'm drawing. Yeah. Oh, and so this is probably not gonna last. So see how this is like pregnant and damaged? Whenever you get this, it's probably not gonna unfurl correctly, but that's fine because it has an axial bud right here, which it would just put out new growth from. So maybe this one wouldn't be worth this price, but this one absolutely is. I mean, that is just gorgeous. Look at it. Wow. Love it. 170, 198. Ooh, a variegated Domesticum. Let's look at this shop. Ooh, I would buy this. I love variegated Domesticums, and I love the orange type of variegation. I think that it is so nice. Clearly a renowned shop. Let's take a look at what else he's got. He's got a White Princess here for $350. That is also market price. I think I've actually looked at this guy's shop before. Dress Larry, that is hard to find. $224 for a White Princess. Brand new. Variegated Dragon Scale. Oh, this is a good shop. Yeah, I like it. He's got a couple white princesses. I mean, that one's really, really nice. I'd say for that price, this one's probably more worth it. This one looks smaller. Actually, no, I think this is the best one to buy. That leaf right there is just gorgeous. I can't believe I bought my white princess for $100 last year. That's crazy town. Okay, I will also link this guy's shop in the description. Becky with the Good Guard. That is a beautiful Albo, I have to say. It's very minty. Jamba Juice cup. We love Jamba Juice. I mean, for what she's selling, yeah, you can see the roots in there. For what she's selling, because it's so white and variegated, I mean, this is market price for that right now. But last January, I bought an 8-leaf Albo for 400 flat shipped from Asian Epiphytes. I mean, you have price inflation, but this is like a gorgeous pastel Albo. Becky with the Good Garden. Ooh, variegated ZZ, variegated burl marks. So if you guys can't tell the difference between a burl marks and a billy tie, you look for the knotty stems. Knotty stems like this one has. I'll show you again. See this, like this knotting of the stems, they kind of curve and there's big chunks. That means that it's a burl marks and not a billy tie. Once the burl marks get bigger like this, it's almost impossible to tell them apart to the untrained eye. I like this girl. She's got a good range of plants here. She sells cloches too. I mean, she's got a variegated ZZ plant, which are pretty hard to find. I guess I'll also leave this lady's shop up, but only because of that Albo. $3.75, that's just a little too much for one leaf. Here's something that's like makes more sense, okay? This is a 5-leaf plant, 6 leaves for $700. So that's about $115 per leaf, which is actually what the market price was last year. Oh, this is way more than 6 leaves. This is like, okay, so this is, the reason this is cheap is because this is not from America, but this is almost one that I would think is actually worth importing. So you're actually getting, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 leaves for $700, which means that each leaf is about $73. Where is it shipping from? The Netherlands? Yeah. So that is like, you're not gonna find a better deal. Like, even when you normally order these in, you're just not gonna find, like, normally when you import stuff like this, it's still extremely expensive because it's a trendy plant. And obviously this is extremely expensive, but for what you're getting in return, this would be like probably a $1,500 to $2,000 plant if you bought it in America. So if you have this much money and you want to do this, this person has 441 stars. Netherlands to Las Vegas. She ordered all of these and they look like they all came fine. December 7th. First overseas purchase, bringing us Albos 4 and 5. Yeah, I mean, I will leave this link in the description. That is absolutely a good buy in my opinion, if you have that much money to spend. Okay, so now's the part of the video where I hope that you stick around and hang out with me while I geek out over these cool orchids. But if you don't want to, I totally understand. But we're gonna geek out over cool orchids now, and maybe you'll let me open your eyes to the wonderful world of orchid collecting. Okay, you guys ever use old mascara and then it like flakes off into your eye? Perfect. Okay, so here is one, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for. I like these jewel orchids, and you do kind of have to scroll. Okay, this is my favorite one, BoExotica. This guy's shop is amazing for orchids. I will have him linked in the description. He also sells some amazing begonias that I just love. So I bought this one, well, not this one, I bought this one from him, Restrepia raduliflora, and it came great. And I love this one, this Neocoxiana. Oh, that is so cool. And they're so tiny. They're so little. I love them. It kind of looks like an oil slick fern. But then what a lot of people like to do is actually look up the flowers. So if we take this, copy it, and then just paste it into Google right here, it'll tell us that that is what flowers like, which I'm not a fan of the flower. I'm really not a flower person. Like, I'm not into orchids for the flowers like a lot, and I would say probably most orchid people are, but I definitely I definitely like some orchid flowers. I like the really dainty little ones. This is a plant that Max likes a lot, these Serostemas. That one's cool. That kind of looks like an anthurium. This one is pretty cool. This is a Phalaenopsis, and I don't typically like Phalaenopsis orchids, but the pattern on this one is just really, really cool. Let's find out what she looks like. Is it just like the white one? That's weird that it looks... Maybe it just flowers the same, kind of like Hoya. Like some Hoyas have like very similar flowers. Here's an orchid that actually will never ever have leaves. It's just aerial roots. They're crazy. They're so cool. So these are the itty bitty, like tiny little flowers that these will put out. And I think that is really cool. These bulbophyllums are so cute too. They look like Pokemon. Like it's got this itty bitty little head and then this little leaf. Excuse me? Bulbophyllum crutenum is extremely rare from Macrobulbum family. This is a true miniature purple to red foliage if grown in enough light, but really dark flowers that almost appear black. Let's find out what the flowers look like. I have an orchid that grows flowers like this. That is a gorgeous flower. See, that is cool. So Bulbophyllum do this thing where like put out flowers in like a ring. Like there's this Elizabeth Ann. This is the one that everyone has. It grows like that. I bet you've never seen an orchid like that before, huh? If you're new to orchids, I guess. But yeah, they grow in like a sphere, and there's a couple others that are similar. Like there's one that kind of looks like a daisy chain, but these are the yeah, bulbophyllums are really, really cool, and their flowers are some of the only flowers that I actually like. I mean, that is haunting. That's almost like an alien. It's kind of terrifying. Oh, Tarzane group. This is the orchid I'm gonna buy at the end of this video. This is little. I mean, that's a quarter. But these are the type of orchids that I just adore. These absolute true miniatures. I just think they're incredible. I also love Lepenthes orchids. They look like this. Like, excuse me? That's an orchid? I don't think so. Just absolutely incredible. You can search for Pleurothallis, which is a genus. So in case you didn't know, orchids are a family like aroid. They're not a genus. It's like if I said like my favorite plant is an orchid, that's me saying like my favorite plant is like an aroid. And they aren't sold often. I mean, like these are literally all of the results that I get on Etsy. I haven't seen this one before. Ooh, I love upside down plants. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. I'm immediately obsessed. So that's its flower. Again, nothing special. This is a plant that people grow for the petals. Pleurothallis, let me show you my favorite one that I own. This is my Pleurothallis. It is so cool. This is Pleurothallis paragensis, and I got this from Orchid Dynasty. It is my favorite orchid that I own by far, but people grow Pleurothallis because of like the leaves, like these petals on the bottom. So whereas I like this one because it kind of reminds me of my Cuticuense. This other one on the screen is kind of really cool because people grow them upside down, and I love the idea of growing plants upside down. I think it's the coolest thing in the world. That one is really cool, actually. Well, this is a pretty good place to end, but I want to show you my favorite orchid of all time, one that I will probably never own because no one even knows what it is, and it is Pleurothallis melanopoda, and there's only like one picture of it on the internet, and it's this. So I will leave you with that. It's got like Ferrex raised little bumpies on it, which is so sick. But I'm gonna leave you with that. So thank you so much for watching this online plant shopping with me video. I hope that you stayed the whole time. Please hit subscribe if you did, because I probably make other videos that you will think could be cool. Please hit like and subscribe, and tweet me at PlantMeAshley. Follow me on Instagram at PlantMeAshley, and yeah, let me know if you bought any of these plants. If you did buy any of like the Albos or the Pink Princess, I'd love to see the ones that you bought. Text me on Instagram, DM me on Instagram, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next houseplant section. I'm gonna go buy those 2 orchids now. So, oh, PS, also tell me if you guys actually like haul videos. I haven't made one in a while because I don't think that people actually like them. So goodbye.